Good evening, YouTube. This is a Prepared Neighbor, and this is a brand new channel really focused on helping my neighbors and some communities around where I live to get better prepared and identify some issues that might be relevant to them for now and when the future comes as well. So I want to take just a little bit. I'm actually traveling. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida for a few days, and just wanted to share my everyday carry and a bag. I've been traveling through TSA and through several airports across the Southeast and Midwest that gets through every time, and I have not had anybody look at it so far. So just want to kind of carry you. This is my everyday carry kit, and you can see you got the trusty Bic lighter. Even though I don't smoke, I've even offered it to some people that do from time to time, so it's kind of helpful there. Just a roll of chapstick, a buck folding knife, and that's my car CW380. The weapon has been cleared for this video demonstration. None in the chamber, no magazine in, as you can see. And actually, I run that in a packed bag. Put the magazine in the little sheath right there. Do a double lock on it. There's the keys. Obviously, will go to the locking mechanism. But then this is going through TSA just with a weapons check at the gate. When I travel, again by air, this always goes in a check bag along with the knife, and the gun will go in that together. So it's a neat little handgun carry case that I had. Again, magazine, knife, and gun all go in there. Considered, you know, you can't carry those on board with TSA. So that's kind of my everyday carry and how I get my firearm and my sidearm to wherever I'm going with me. Now I kind of wanted to go and review the travel TSA. Certainly not a get-home bag. It is not robust enough for that. But this is a make life easier bag. If I were to get held over at an airport due to weather or just flight cancellations, maybe just get stuck somewhere, this will certainly get me a little bit further than where I might be, either out of the airport, hold up in an airport. Certainly I've got some food in here I'll show you. If I had to stay in a hotel room because of weather or some type of emergency or threat, this could certainly get me by for, again, I'd say a couple, maybe 3 days is a little bit more of a stretch, but certainly a couple days on a little thin. And all this is just a little shaving bag, a little travel bag that I've had from just an old luggage set. And again, I've customarily identified mine with some orange duct tape there on the end. Again, it's just easy to find. This fits down into my computer bag in the very bottom, just like this, and then my computer slides down on top. So again, plenty of room in my backpack for that, with other business items and folders and such. But anyway, let's just take a look here and kind of see. I've checked it probably a couple months ago, but I'm not sure exactly what's in here, so we're just going to see real quick. And one of the first things to pull out here is, this is just a duffel bag in case I needed to have anything on my back. A little bit lighter, a little bit smaller. This is just one of the throwaways that you might get from a souvenir place or from some place that you might visit, Disney World or wherever. I think this one is from the Tennessee Aquarium, but just have it folded up in case I need to dump the contents into here and have both of my hands free walking, those kinds of things. Also, I've got just these are some 9-volt batteries for a flashlight that I've got inside. It's a little flashlight that clips onto the edge of the 9-volt, so I'll show that real quick. And also, here's just a credit card that's got a fairly large balance on it, or not balance, but a available credit on it, just in case I need to, need to spend something and the grid is still up and credit card machines are still working. If I need to buy an airline ticket or something, that's kind of there for those emergencies. And let's see what else I've got in here. That's a breathe right strip. Kind of a stray there, must have been left over from something else. And here's another set of some AAA batteries. Should have 2 flashlights in there. One, the little handheld AAA, and another little handheld 9-volt. So we'll see what's in there. Okay, that's about does it for that pocket. Alright, as we're going through here, just a couple things on top, and the top is strategically put there. I've got it kind of positioned there for a good reason. Here is some just some trail mix that I've got. That's about 4 ounces or so there. And I eat this stuff pretty regularly, so it's not any trouble at all to kind of go through it and replenish it as needed. Here's some salted cashews. I think these actually came from the Dollar Tree. So here is, you can see right there, they've got good through August of 2016. So better part of a year for those. They're airtight too. Can't squeeze any air out of them. But both of these came from the Dollar Tree for $1. Here, and again, kind of the strategic part I was talking about. Here is just a fake wallet. I've got some old business cards in there. Avis travel information. Actually, I have just a few bucks in there, just to if somebody were to get into the bag and see it, they might grab the cash out, maybe throw the wallet away, see what kind of credit cards are in there, and didn't just kind of move on. So again, that is placed here for a specific reason. There was a business card in there, but that is not me. That's just something I've collected over the years and just stuck it in there for kind of some fake identification, that kind of thing. But again, no other credit cards. It's all stuff with hotel keys and travel program cards and all the things that you get from traveling. And a little bit more food. Here's some Jack's barbecue pork beef jerky. Again, this is still fresh. I don't see the date on it anywhere nearby. It's too hard to read. Looks like it's through December of 15. But again, just some more food, if you will. First aid kit. Now this is, I can tell it's got some tape in there. Probably some Band-Aids. I don't hear any drugs. I think I've got some medication elsewhere. It's probably got a little pair of tweezers. Oh, yeah, there's a pair of tweezers right there, and maybe a little pair of scissors as well. But again, just a very minimal first aid kit. Nothing major whatsoever. And here's just a bandana. You could use it for it's cotton. You could use it and wet it for cooling off. You could also put it around and make a mask out of it, and several other things just from just a general purpose bandana. Oh, I've actually got two. I'm not sure why there are two in there, but bandanas. Here is some medication that I've got. This is actually prescription medication that I've got. I know the dosage and the amount to take by day, but I've got it just loosely in there to kind of to keep with just to have as a backup. Now in my toiletry bag while I'm traveling, I will carry enough for the trip. So if I'm gone for 3 days and maybe just a little extra, if I'm going for 3 days, I'll carry 4 or 5 days again, just in case. And this is a backup as well for prescription medication. Let's see here. Here is get in here. Now this is for a couple different reasons. I've got it in a bag. I know exactly what it is. But in this bag is some of the airport liquor bottles that you might use. Here's some vodka, and there's some, what is that? There's some whiskey. I think I got all different flavors in here. Rum, tequila. Now again, this could be used for several different purposes. It could be used to barter with. If you were in a situation where you might need to barter or to trade or maybe give some stuff away. Using alcohol to barter, though, as you may have heard and may have seen some videos and some other information, it can be dangerous just because of the after effects of when people get drunk and lose their senses, and certainly in a shit hits the fan situation. You don't want to be dealing with a lot of drunk people, so just be very careful. It's here. Also, it could be just used as a nerve calming. If my nerves got really high strung and might need just a little bit something to take the edge off, or someone I'm traveling with, if they were just a little anxious or needed something besides medication, that might help just for a little bit. I've just got a long strip of paracord. I think that's about, if I had to measure it when I started putting it together, I think that's probably close to 25 feet of paracord. Of course, it's got the braid in there as well. Here's just a memo pad. Again, what is that? 30 cents at the dollar store. So again, not a bad little place to write something down. And you can see I've kind of picked up a lot of different things from all the places that I've traveled. Here are some little wet wipes from the Aria Hotel they're still airtight, so there should be plenty of moisture in there, but just facial wipes from there, just to towel off or those kinds of things. Here is some dice, in case I want to break out into a game of Yahtzee or come up with some other dice games just to kind of pass the time away. And also, again, brushing my teeth. I go camping a lot with the Boy Scouts and some friends of mine, and brushing my teeth is just one of those things where it makes me feel better. So I have some toothpaste, and let's see what else is in here. Oh, here's just here's a toothbrush as well. That's in there. Again, that's just a comfort item right there. Makes me feel better. Really nothing else. I know my teeth aren't going to rot out after 2 or 3 days. Again, that's just a comfort item and maybe a motivation issue right there as well. Here is some just a deck of cards for magic tricks or pass the time, a little game of solitaire or 5-card stud, something like that. Here's a little bit more food. Just a power bar. Here's a Swift bar. And again, I routinely will go through these and eat through those so they don't go bad. Here's just a thing of deodorant. Again, that's more of a comfort item than it is anything else. So again, just kind of helps me feel a little bit better. Here is, I'm not a big drinker of water just by itself. So I have put in several, there's probably 6 or 7 of the little individual packets there for the flavored Kool-Aid or flavored drink mix. That will help me be able to stay hydrated and drink the water. Of course, I can if I have to, but if I had my preferences, I'd rather drink something flavored, tea, lemonade, something like that. So that's just, again, for me to put in there as a little bit of a comfort item. But also here is some, and I do carry the lip gloss on me as well, but here's just a tube of Carmex. And here's a little 9-volt battery that I was talking about. I got this on Amazon, and you can see kind of right there, it has 6 bulbs. There's off, there's 2 bulbs, and there's 6 bulbs. 9 volts lasts quite some time. Again, it's all LED, so you're going to get some life out of this little flashlight as well. Not a big, I think it was $1.99 or $2.99, but I thought it was kind of cool just to snap this part right here onto the 9-volt, and that's your flashlight. So again, just kind of a little item there to experiment with. I also have, there's some more facial wipes that I've got. Could be used for toilet wipes as well, if you ever got in that situation. Here's a compass. Again, I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, as I stated a little bit earlier. So, I've got some knowledge of having lived here before, but in case I need to go north, compass makes it really easy to get out or try to work the way back home. Here's just some hand sanitizer. This is full. Again, this is something I'll rotate in and out of another bag. So this is fresh hand sanitizer there, will last a while. Here's a way to, here's a lighter, just a Walmart lighter that I keep in addition to the lighter over there in my everyday carry kit. Also, in case of emergencies, if I want to be seen or heard, I do have the whistle there. Again, it's on a little lanyard to put them on my wrist or lock it in on a belt loop or something like that to hang on to it. Again, dental floss. Mentioned my teeth before. This is also good for stringing things together. If you needed to tie something up, very strong, very inexpensive, and this probably came from the dentist office. So this travel kit is not costing me a lot of money, maybe except for some of the food and the other camping items that I've had. Again, a lot of it just comes from giveaways and just kind of hanging on to different things there. So there's some dental floss. Here is here's a couple packs of honey. I actually just picked this up at Chick-fil-A this evening for a little bit of a snack. Stopped in, got a milkshake, and they had some honey there. So just from a sugar perspective, might add flavor to something that you end up using or cooking or eating, but a good sugar intake right there with some honey. I also have just a couple of Sharpie pen, writes on just about anything, and then I've just got a regular, not a ballpoint, but a gel pen that you can write on some things as well. Again, a couple different options there. What is this? You guys are going, this is a mouthwash, again, probably from a hotel somewhere. It's in a little travel size. Again, just makes me feel better, a little comfort item. Here's several carabiners that I've got for no general purpose, but Now they're lightweight, they're made of aluminum. These are not climbing carabiners, so there's not a lot of weight tolerance on these. These are, it says not for climbing. You know, if you just needed to hang something up, bind things together, whatever the case is, always good to have just a few carabiners around. And a small roll of duct tape. You can see this is a bigger roll, but you can smush it down pretty tight there. I think I had something else in it, maybe the lighter, maybe a candy bar, but something usually fits in the middle there that I can squeeze down and save a little bit of room. And there's a AAA flashlight right there, just one of the little handheld. It takes 3 AAA batteries that fit in there. It should be water resistant, probably not waterproof, but again, that's a second flashlight that I have as well. So that's that, and I think that's it. Let me double check real quick here. Yep. Okay, that's it. And all this stuff has made it through several times, excluding the firearm and the weapons, checked in the luggage right there. But all this other stuff has made it through just fine. Nothing's over 4 ounces. Where to be the deodorant, the hand sanitizer, the food, and then I also have just a water bottle that I will make sure is empty before I go through TSA checkpoint. And then when I'm on the other side on the security area, I will fill it back up with water and take it with me throughout the trip. Before I return on a flight, I will dump it again before I go through security, and then when I get through or in a secure checkpoint, I can fill that back up and make sure that I've always got some water with me. So anyway, this is the Prepared Neighbor, and just wanted to show my everyday carry kit and also a TSA approved travel items where you can be a little bit more prepared no matter if you travel by car or by air. Thanks, and you guys have a great evening.